Here's another episode of Stupidity from the Gamosphere. And today, this has been a relatively quiet week of stupidity. So I couldn't really get into stupid things that have been going on. But I just read something that piqued my stupidity meter. Let me read it to you. This is a rumor on playeressence.com. Great place to go. I advise you go there for all your gaming news. It's relatively unbiased and they're pretty thorough. This is a rumor. I don't know if this is true or not. I hope it isn't. But this is a new image has appeared online that could point to a Final Fantasy 13, 13-2, and Lightning Returns will be compiled into a compilation for the PS4 and Xbox One. Oh, God. My head. Jesus. As you can tell from my reaction, this is a physically painful rumor. I will get into why this is a bad idea after the cut. Let's get this party started. Final Fantasy 13 is one of my least favorite Final Fantasies. The entire trilogy. Now, I'm saying this as someone who's a major, used to be a major Square Enix, Squaresoft RPG fan. I played all of their... I even imported Live Alive and patched it myself for my Super Famicom. I absolutely loved Squaresoft RPGs. Even when they moved to the PlayStation 1, loved them. Even when they moved to the PlayStation 2, and we got that craptastic Final Fantasy 12, I still played it, beat it, found everything, beat it. Then we get to the PS3 generation with Final Fantasy 13. What a steaming pile of shit. Final Fantasy 13, Final Fantasy 13-2. Why in the hell would you make a sequel to one of the worst fucking games Oh, God. Playing Final Fantasy 13 made me puke a little bit the entire time I played it. I played it, 100%ed it, found everything. It's still a shitty game. Then they made a sequel to that, and which fixed a lot of the flaws of the first one. The only problem is that, if the game whose flaws you're fixing is still a shitty game, and you make a sequel to that fixes a lot of the flaws, you still have a shitty game. It's just not as shitty as the first one. So we went from a really shitty game to a not as shitty game to Final Fantasy 13-3 Lightning Returns, which was which was technically speaking not even really an RPG that could be beaten in 20 hours. Well, actually, no, 12. I lied. 12. Now, I beat Final Fantasy. I beat all three of these Final Fantasy games. All of them. Played through them because, I'm a Final Fantasy buff. And, I was glad to finally close the door on the Final Fantasy 13 franchise. Like, I know that the current head of Final Fantasy thinks that people love Lightning. No, we don't. No. First of all, Lightning looks like a fucking man. Okay? A man with boobs, but a man nonetheless. One of the fuggliest looking female characters I've ever seen in an RPG. Lightning. Okay? On top of that, this dude in Lightning for 13-3 was bragging about, well, we made her breasts bigger. Look, I wish, since you're making her breasts bigger, I wish you would have made this game better instead of focusing on her bust line, you fuck. But no. We get tons of shitty games. Shitty games. And, people don't seem to realize, God, The only caveat about Final Fantasy 13-3 is that it was the end of this fucking trilogy of shitty games in the Final Fantasy line of Final Fantasy games. And what do these fuckers do? They're going to make an upscaled trilogy and release it on the PS4 and Xbox One. Holy shit! We're gonna have to see these fucking games again? Oh god! No! 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 Not again. Not again. I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it again. I cannot deal with another shitty, crappy... I cannot deal with this again. No. No. I implore you, all of my listeners, if this rumor is true and this game comes out on your PS4s and Xbox One, don't buy this game. Don't let Square Enix make money for bullshit. Don't give these people money. Do not buy this game. Don't buy it. Don't give them your money. Vote with your dollars. Do not give these people money. Don't do it. It only encourages them to do this shit with other games. No. Enough. Don't spend your money on this bullshit. Don't do it. Thank you. Sorry I ranted there. Stay tuned to the conclusion after the cut. Okay, basically, as I was saying, now that I've gotten that out of my system, oh god, I hope this rumor isn't true. If it is, you know what we have to do. Don't buy this game. Don't buy it. Don't give them your money. Don't do it. This shit needs to end. Final Fantasy 13 needs to end. No more. No more Final Fantasy 13. No more. No more. No more of this bullshit. No more. It's time to take a stand. No more. No more. Please. We have to stop them. No more. No more Final Fantasy 13. No more. No more. Oh god. One of my neighbors is having their quinceañera. So if you hear noises in the background, it's them playing incredibly loud music. Okay then, now that I've said that, it's time for me to end this video. Remember, tomorrow from 3 to 6 Eastern Standard Time is my Mario Kart 8 tournament, and from 7:30 to 9 is the podcast. Blanked for a second there, sorry. So until then,